China just quietly launched a new AI chip, one that doesn't even use traditional binary logic. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete rewrite of how computers think. While everyone's focused on who controls the world's fastest silicon, China just sidestepped the rules entirely and created the world's first mass-produced, non-binary AI chip. So what does that actually mean, and why should you care? Here's the real story. Let's start with the basics. Most chips today run on binary logic, 1S and 0S. It's fast, but it's also power-hungry, generates a ton of heat, and is honestly pretty fragile. Even a tiny bit of noise can trip things up. And when it comes to AI, where precision is everything, that's a massive issue. So China took a different route. Their new chip actually introduces randomness. Yep, you heard that right. It's called hybrid stochastic numbers. Instead of every bit being a hard yes or no, sometimes it's a maybe. This was developed by Professor Li Hongge's team at Beihang University. They combined old-school binary with something called probabilistic logic. The result? Lower energy use, chips that can handle mistakes, and processors that can juggle multiple tasks at once, inside a single chip. If you're digging this next-level stuff, do me a favor, hit like and subscribe. I break down the biggest breakthroughs in tech, infrastructure, and megaprojects every week. So, why does any of this matter? Well, these chips aren't just a science fair project. They're already running in aviation systems, industrial robots, even smart manufacturing. Instead of chasing ever tinier, ever hotter chips, China's aiming for simplicity and efficiency. Their chips don't need bleeding-edge 3 nanometers or even 7 nanometers technology. They work with what they've got. Meanwhile, in the West, data centers are hitting a wall, overheating, guzzling power, and costing a fortune to run. But China's betting on processors that are leaner, cooler, and way more forgiving. Now let's talk about the loophole that made all this possible. Here's the genius part. These chips are made with older, mature tech, 28 nanometers and 110 nanometers. Why does that matter? Because those sizes aren't blocked by U.S. export bans. While the world's fighting over advanced chip-making tools, China stepped around the fight completely. They get total supply chain control. No foreign dependencies, no restrictions. So what happens next? This isn't just a tech story, it's global strategy. Whoever controls the next generation of AI hardware controls the balance of power. If China can mass-produce non-binary chips that are cheaper, more reliable, and don't need state-of-the-art factories, the West may be in for a rude awakening. The next wave of AI might not come from NVIDIA or Intel. It could come from a chip that doesn't even think in 1S and 0S. A chip that breaks the rules to change the game. Keep your eye on China's non-binary AI revolution. Because the future of computing might already be happening in a logic system we still barely understand. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my next deep dive. The mega AI project the US can't touch.